My goodness. I just ran outside. That's why I have a hoodie on right now. And I just picked my hair out. Anyways, welcome to After the Octagon with that ricocheting. Just watched the UFC event, UFC 223 at the Barclays Arena. It was pretty awesome. So I'll give my pre-spiel talk. This is my first live stream. I don't expect it to do fantastic, but it's a good tester for what will be my main post-fight channel. I'll start with the main event. Khabib versus Iaquinta. Iaquinta had a great game plan. He looked fantastic. He fought really well. I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed with Khabib's performance. However, on the other hand, when I view that fight, while I was viewing that fight, what I did notice is he did have some problem with the takedown with Iaquinta's very low stance. But I think also he was choosing to stand up because he wasn't getting hurt. And you'll notice that later on in the 5th round, when he gets more pep in his step, more bounce, he gets a takedown, and that's what he could have done, I believe, in rounds 3 and 4. I think he wanted the actual ring experience to stand up. And what leads me down that path is towards, I cannot remember whether it was the end of the 2nd or the 3rd round. Excuse me, I just came from outside. My nose is running. I actually got a tissue and a bunch of other things before I started. However, I'm super excited. His corner said, all right, you've done that now. Now go take him down. And I think at a certain point, Khabib was just kind of trying to prove to himself that he could stand up with a striker. And he did it. And he did it well. He was double pumping the jab quite frequently. Threw a couple of punches, a flying knee, some kicks. I think and by no stretch of the imagination am I one to critique him on his fighting particulars, being that now he's 26-0. But I think if he felt comfortable landing leg kicks, that would help, because someone's going to come out in that stance because he doesn't throw low leg calf kicks. He wasn't throwing those. All right, we're going to get more into that last event, but before we do, I want to go to the co-main event. Rose Namajunas versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Going into this fight, I thought that it was going to be close. I thought that Rose would most likely pull it out. My opinion doesn't matter because you didn't hear it before the fight. The first round, you could see Joanna was staying at kicking range. She was not trying to mix it up with Thug Rose, and I thought it was a great strategy. I thought that the first portion, I'd say about 20% of the first round, Joanna looked good, and then Rose just started timing her, where she would step out at an angle and come around and bang with the left. And I thought she would time that really well. I thought she did a fantastic job with it. Looked extremely dominant in the first round. In the second round, I thought it was getting ready to be a blowout, like just a blowout fight, and that Joanna had just that Rosa had pulled Joanna's card, and there'd be no coming back from that. Please excuse the outside noise. I have the window slightly cracked. Again, this is my test run. But come the third round, Joanna just started getting more bounce in her step. Excuse me, more pep in her step. And really just put the pressure on. And was looking like she was going to pull away with this fight in the third round. I was like, holy crap, are you kidding me? I was just utterly amazed. Your mother. People are obnoxious out front where I live at. They got me sidetracked. However, in the third round, in the fourth round, Joanna just, holy, are you kidding me? She came out super bouncy, doubling up on the jab. She was falling short an awful lot. Oh, I gotta shut this window. It's not gonna block out the noise completely, but it may add a barrier between the obnoxious drunk people and myself. Un momento. Oh yeah, you saw the wonderful trash bag back there, did you? Maybe. Can you? You can kind of see it, who knows? Jesus Christ, the level of obnoxiousness. The level is out of control. There's like a group of like 15, 20-year-old drunk chicks out front of my place just... Ah! Anyways, in the third and fourth round, Joanna came out and she had her range a lot better. In the third and fourth round, she was able to get her range with her punches, timing rose. I also think in rounds 1 and 2, she did more damage than she got credit for. And when I say that, what I'm talking about is those leg kicks. Once she figured out about 20% of the way through the first round that she was not going to be able to be in punching range with Thug Rose, when she realized that she was not going to be able to get in this range, she started using leg kicks to chip away. Inside, outside, right above the knee. And she did it rounds 1, rounds 2. Now, Thug Rose is landing a lot of lefts, some rights. I think she landed an uppercut that may have been in the second and fifth round, if I remember correctly. However, I don't think... So I have a problem with the way that significant strikes are measured. To the best of my understanding, significant strikes are measured by anything that's like not a jab, right? So someone could throw a looping right and come out with a looping right. I'm sitting down, so obviously my form's gonna be terrible, but they can come with a looping right, just barely clip, and I guess that could be considered a significant strike. I don't know how they measure significant leg strikes, but this is so fucking obnoxious. I just want to go out there and fucking, pardon my language. You know what Bullseye is from Marvel? Right across the head. Anyways, the fight was fantastic. Round 5 I thought was super close. And then the takedown. That's all she wrote. And lastly, because these people out here are really killing me, the other Dagestani fighter of the second fight of the night is a bit... I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. I can get Khabib's and a bunch of other people, but his is a bit... Please go back and watch his fight. I mean, it was dynamite. The kid he was fighting, shame on me for not jotting his name down and being slightly more prepared. I will be next time. Like I said, this is a test run. This isn't even my main account, which I'll do this on. but I wanted to give it a go and see what's going on. So we have a new champion in Habib with this crazy week. Iaquinta fought his heart out. Joanna met defeat to Thug Rose. Just utter insanity. Utter insanity. Alright, if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. Like I said, this is not my main channel that I'll be doing reviews on, but for the next few ones, I'll be doing the same. Post-fight, I'll call it after the Octagon. Oh my fucking god, I just want to go to bed. Amazing. Good night, you guys. Fuck, these people are annoying.